Okay, well, I'm so glad we have persons coming in to join us.
Well,
Thank
after
you.
a lunch like that,
Oh my.
we have to really slow it down and take it easy.
Oh, but this is not quite a slow down one. This is a fun one.
Well, at least, hopefully it's a little more engaging, not just sitting, it's more hands-on. So
Okay.
we're getting people
Gotcha.
involved. So hopefully no one will fall asleep on us.
Oh, no, that's impossible. Okay, well, let's get into it. So we are going to be playing a game. Doreed, you will speak about a bit of it, but this is going to be a game where we need your help. So you're going to be helping us. Well, actually, you're going to be helping a young man named Devon. But one of the things I want you to do before we start the full game is to get your device. You need another device. So whether it's your phone or your iPad or another laptop that you might have, we want you to have another device, and you're going to go to that website, kahoot.com.
Get your phone.
You're going to click on play, and you're just going to wait. You're going to be getting a pin, a number to enter, but we don't want you to get distracted from the other part of the game, but we just want you to be prepared, because imagine you're at the start line, and when that gun is fired, we want everybody to go running. So we want you to be prepared. So you're going to go to kahoot.com, www.kahoot.com, click on play, and then you just wait. So you can just once you do that, you put your device aside and we'll be ready to go.
Because this is a contest, and what Megan did not mention is we're giving away, just to bear this in mind, 2 tickets to attend Aloha. I haven't been to Aloha, but it looks like a lot of fun. And they're celebrating, Tiki turns 10 this year. So they're celebrating their 10th anniversary, and it's going to be a special celebration. So we want to thank the folks over at Wadadley Events for offering us these 2 tickets. And the winner of the Kahoot game will get 2 tickets, because you can't go to this event alone. We also have some other interesting prizes. So gather up. We're going to play a game, get everyone excited, and hopefully you'll be the winner.
So let's get rolling.
Welcome to the game Fight to Survive. Set your money musts in motion. This is the game where real life meets money. Devon is a young man who is facing real life challenges and all that comes with it. He needs to make smart money choices to claim the inheritance left to him by his grandfather Worth. But first, Devon must heed the advice of his elders to set 5 money musts in motion. Let's help Devon make good money decisions, and at the end, we'll let you know how you did. Let's play.
All right, so are we ready?
Yep, let's do this.
So this is Devon. And Devon got some instructions from his grandfather Worth. He inherited some money, but his grandfather Worth told him he needed to see some of his elders to get some assistance in putting his 5 money musts in motion. Of course, initially, Devon had no clue what his grandfather Worth was saying. So we're going to go on that journey, and at the end, we're going to have a quiz. So get your pen and paper, make your notes, and because all the questions that are coming at the end are within this session that we're having right now. Okay, are we ready?
Yep, get your pens and
Let's
get
go.
your pen and paper to write the clues down. You're going to need it.
So
Devon.
The first money must is set your financial goals. And he went to find an elder. This is Devon, went to find an elder to help him understand what this money must is all about.
Devon, listen to me. When you start a business, You have to plan for tomorrow. Where you start is not where you plan to finish. So you can't consume everything one time. You must yam some and left some. You hear me, son?
Right. So Devon got some good advice there from his elder. Nyam some, left some. And you know, our elders really, they have been able to give us some really good insights. And so in setting your financial goals, you really have to understand, you can't just, it's not today for today, you have to plan for tomorrow. And so you have to know, what are your needs? What are your goals? What is it you want to achieve? And in setting these goals, you have to ensure that these goals are SMART. And SMART means that your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. That's what makes these goals, your goals, really, they have life. So you're not going to be vague. You're going to be sure about what you want. You're going to have a time frame. You're going to be realistic in what you want to set for your goals. And remember, SMART goal setting turns your vague intentions into concrete plans. All right, so I think Devon has gotten that. Don't you think?
Okay, on to money must two. Make a budget.
Devon.
Let's hear from the elder.
Devon, when you budget, you can say, here it is, not where it is. When used correctly, a budget helps you to keep track of your money. You understand?
Yep, exactly. Here it is, not where it is. I know lots of us heard our elders tell us that. So in making a budget, you really have to look at your personal situation, see where you are. You have to be realistic. Understand that there may be a gap between your income and expenses, and you're going to have to make the adjustments. And inflation is something we deal with all the time because it all depends on what's happening in the economy, and you'll have to make adjustments for inflation. So a budget, it's really a plan, just a simple plan that tells you how much money is coming in, how much is going out, and where it's going. And you have to revise your budget on a regular basis. A lot of people think a budget is a one-time thing. It's not. You have to be revising it on a regular basis because life happens. And then you compare it to what you actually do, because a budget is what you plan to do with your money, but you then have to look at what's actual so that you can compare and then make tweaks along the way. And it's always good in making a budget to have an emergency fund. Those of you who were in the saving and investing session earlier, you heard quite a bit of discussion on that, having an emergency fund. And people always ask, what's the best way to do a budget? You know, the best budget is the one that works for you. Some persons like an app. Others like to have an Excel spreadsheet and it's all intricately linked to other things. Some persons just like the basic pen and paper. It doesn't matter the actual tool you use. It's just to find the one that works for you. All right? Okay. Let's go to the next money must.
Devon, one full basket. Saving small amounts added to big dividends in time to come.
Exactly. What do you think about one fill up basket, Doreen?
You said it, lickle, lickle.
Lickle, lickle.
Lickle, lickle, fill up basket.
Surely does. And so the third money must is you're going to invest and multiply your money. So you're going to pay yourself first. You're going to put aside some money for yourself. And that's what you're going to try to invest. You're going to find the best rate of return. I know right now at the banks, the interest rate isn't all that. So you might want to look outside of the banks, but you're going to look and see how you can get a better rate of return. And then if you really want to multiply your money, you have to get creative in making more money. And of course, when I say creative, legally creative.
Oh, definitely.
And we all have gifts within us, and we need to see how we can use the gifts that God has put in us to make more money. And once we do make that money, we are going to invest and multiply our money. That's money must number 3, Devon. Hope you got it.
Devon, take time and walk fast. Master the basics before you attempt more difficult tasks. Before you get lots of debt, try to understand what's involved.
All right, so here's the thing with debt. It's highly unlikely for you to go through life and not have some kind of debt. So debt is not necessarily a bad thing. What's important is that you manage your debt. Your debt must be managed.
Devon, better check one in.
And so you got to be honest about your spending habits. You have to have a strategy. So you have, unfortunately, sometimes you rack up debt. You have a credit card debt. We have a debt at a higher purchase company and other little debts. You need to have a strategy. It can't be that you just, living life and not have a particular strategy to reduce your debt, because with debt comes interest. So you're going to pay off your high interest debts first. So part of your strategy will be paying off your high interest debts first. And in talking about high interest debts, credit card interest rates are very high. They're usually the highest interest rates you have on any particular debt. So that might be where you want to focus on paying off those high interest credit cards. And then consider debt consolidation. You can go to the credit unions or to the banks and see whether they can work with you and consolidate your debt. So you're only making one payment to the credit union or to the bank each month. That way it takes a bit of stress off of you, and it helps with your debt reduction strategy. So money must number 4, Devon, you need to manage your debt.
Devon, listen to Grandma Millie. Why, if part of the battle, the sweeter the bitter. Hard work, pay off. Now is the time to enjoy life.
Boy, Devon enjoy money, boy.
Sweet and bad.
Yes, well, the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory.
For sure, Grandma Mary.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Money, I believe, you have to enjoy it. It doesn't make sense just to work long and hard and don't enjoy your money. But of course, you need to have the balance. So you're going to enjoy your money, but in doing that, you're going to know the difference between your wants and your needs, because there's some things that you must do with your money, and there are others that you want to do with your money, but you may or may not be able to do it depending on the amount of money you have. And of course, enjoying your money isn't to enjoy it only now, but you want to enjoy it into retirement. So the earlier you can plan for the enjoyment of your money in retirement, the better it will be for you. And of course, it makes no sense to have all the money in the world and you don't have good health. So in order to enjoy your money, you're going to have to take care of your health so that you can enjoy the money that you've made. Sounds good?
Fantastic.
All right. So you have helped Devon survive. He is eligible to collect his inheritance. So let's just recap our money musts. Money must number 1, you're going to set your financial goals. Money must number 2, you're going to make a budget. Money must number 3, you're going to invest and multiply. Money must number 4, you're going to manage your debt. And money must number 5, enjoy your money. So I want us all to take these money musts and set our money musts in motion. So we are now going, I hope those of you who joined were able to see the information we shared about Kahoot. But if you joined after we passed that session or that slide, we want you to go to Kahoot. You can go to kahoot.com or Kahoot IT. And there is a game pin. It's on the screen. It's 1592701, or you can use the QR code. Just put your phone next to the QR code or in front of the QR code, and that will take you in. Hi, see, people are in, man. Athena, Sue, Narissa, Lucky. All right, let's go, let's go. Dee Dee. Wow. Toy, Jay Baltimore, Shani. I'm liking these names. Elissa.
I'm telling you, right?
Adola. I know there's more. Paige, JJ. Their prizes, so make sure you join. Stacy, Juju. We're gonna give you 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes. And again, the grand prize is, so take this win very seriously, 2 tickets to Aloha. It's on April 8th, and they're celebrating their 10th year this year. Tiki turns 10. So it's going to be a special occasion. We have 2 tickets for the winner. So I say, let's get this game going.
We also have 1 gift certificate from Samuel Fields Consulting Group that you can redeem for one of our services. So let's go, let's go.
Okay,
Anybody
let's
else
get these
joining?
questions up. How many players do we have?
We have 16 players.
Okay, good.
Anybody else coming in? Somebody left. All right, so are we ready? So let me explain before we start, for those of you who have never used Kahoot. Once I click on start, the questions are going to come up. It's a competition. So you're going to have the questions, and there are a combination of, I think most of them are multiple choice questions. There might be true and false in between. And so the aim is to answer the question correctly, but also to answer the question correctly first. So a lot of you might get the correct answer, but the aim is to answer it first. That way you will be ahead because there'll be points. All right? So, and a little note, try not to let your screen lock or go into sleep mode, because then that would slow you down, because it's a race to win. All right, so I think we're about to start.
Tickets.
All right. We're starting. So the first question, blank goal setting turns vague intentions into concrete plans. And you have the four options: safe, smart, accurate, or sound. Oh, wow, everybody got this answer correct.
All right.
Wow. Let's see who is at the top of the leaderboard. But there you go. Paige is at the top. Then there's Lucky right behind the Paige, and there's Reds, Narissa, and Athena. All right, the competition is getting hot. Next question. What is an emergency fund? The four options are there. Wow, okay, so 14 persons got it right. So an emergency fund is savings allocated for unexpected, unavoidable costs. All right, let's see who is at the top. Whoa, Sue, you not play. So Sue has moved to the top, followed by Narissa, Athena, and then Paige, and then Dee Dee. Shani is the highest climber. We're not seeing everybody, but Shani, you climbed the highest. Let's move on. What is the budget? My goodness, you guys are spot on. A
They've
budget.
been paying
is a plan.
attention, taking
Yep,
notes.
absolutely. So it's a plan showing the money coming in, the money going out, and where it's going. Very important. Let's see what's going on here. Sue, you are on a roll. Sue is first
Get
place.
your Hawaiian outfit, so it looks like you're in the lead.
Hey, but look at Narissa. Narissa is right behind of her. Same score, actually. And then there is Athena and Paige. Then there's Dee Dee. But Jaja, you're doing well. You had a streak, 3 correct answers in a row. You go, girl. Or guy.
I was gonna say.
Next question. Why should you try to pay off your credit card debts as soon as possible? My goodness, y'all don't even need the time, Jack. Y'all answering these things quick, quick, quick. If somebody hasn't answered. All right, all right. So the answer is A, because of their high interest rates. You want to pay those off as soon as possible, because the more interest, the longer you take, it's the more interest you would be getting on your credit card. Good stuff. Let's see who is in the lead. Narissa has edged out Sue. So we have Narissa in the first place, then there is Sue, then there is Athena, then there is Paige and Shani. So Paige, you have the highest answer streak of 4. All right. Next, if the interest rate on your savings account was 1% per year and inflation was 2% per year, after a year, you'd be able to, sounds like a math question, but not quite. Well, it is, but no calculations.
Okay, we're at the halfway point. We have 5 more questions to go.
Right. So if the interest rate on your savings account was 1% and inflation was 2%, after a year, you'll be able to buy less than you can today, because inflation is whenever you have inflation, whatever the percentage is, it means that you have your spending money is that much less. So if your interest rate, which is the money you're getting, is only 1%, then you're actually getting a net of 1% less of what you can buy today. So that's where inflation comes in, and you have to be aware of inflation. And we all know about inflation because we all go to the supermarkets and we see the prices have gone up significantly. Let's see what's happening. Well, what do you know? Paige is at the top. She made a big jump there. So Paige is at the top, then there's Narissa right behind her, and right behind Narissa is Athena, right behind Athena is Sue, and not too far away, Shani. So they're saying it's a tough round. 3 players lost their answer streak of 4. And I just want to make the point, you have to understand inflation because it affects our pocket, okay?
And spending power.
Spending power. Whenever there is high inflation, you have less spending power. So it's
Yep.
important to understand it. All right, let's keep on moving. Which type of budget is the most proven to work?
Teacher, we need some music.
Yeah, I have to work on that. There's just a little softy kind of music, but
Yeah,
yeah, we needed our money.
motivation music or something, man.
Yeah, well, next time. Well, it looks like they
Okay,
don't need the music because they are so alert.
I'm telling
Alright.
you.
Now, this one is interesting. So which type of budget is most proven to work? And 8 persons said the 50-20-30 budget. And 1 person said the envelope method. But the answer really is which budget you can stick to, because really it all depends. You can have all these fancy budgets, but if they don't work for you, if you can't stick to the budget, then it's not going to work. So you find the one that works for you, the one you can best stick to. Some people like the envelope method. They keep cash in an envelope, and when that money is done, it's done. But for some persons, that wouldn't work. So when you're trying to determine how you're going to budget and what type of budget you're going to use, find the one that works for you. Well, let's move on. Well, Miss Page decides that she is not moving from the top, and Miss Narissa as well. So we have Paige at the top, Narissa right behind, then Athena, then Sue, then Stacy. It was another tough round, oh dear. 4 players lost their answer streak of 5. But there's still a few more questions to go. So let's see if we can
Let's
get the
turn it
answer.
around.
Who would most benefit from having a budget? Someone who
Yep, we're up to 7, 3 more to go after this.
All right. So correct. We all would benefit from having a budget, because a budget is not for the rich or the poor or the in-between. It's for everybody. So everyone would benefit from having a budget. All right. But I will say the persons who live paycheck to paycheck really, really, really need to focus on getting a budget. It helps. Let's see what happened here. So we have Paige she's holding on. Wow. Paige is still in front. Then there's Athena, then Sue, Stacy, and Narissa. What's going on, Narissa? But Jewel went up 3 places. She's the highest climber. I see Stacy edging up, boy. Let's see what happens. Stacy wants those lower tickets.
I don't blame her.
Which of the following is a consequence of overdrawing your checking account? All right, all of the above. Isn't that so? You don't want a bounce check from the store. You don't want the overdraft fee because that's more money. And you surely don't want to stress on money management. But those are the three things that will be the consequence of overdrawing your checking account. So I hope Devon is listening. Well, Miss Page decides she just settling down and deciding she is not moving. So Paige is in the lead again with Athena next and Stacy, then Narissa. So you're coming back, Narissa, and then Sue. But Elissa is back in the game. You go, girl.
Two more to go.
2 more to go. Let's see what's going to happen. It's a tight race here. What is the T in SMART goals?
Let's see who was listening and who was taking notes. Okay, one more after this. Let's see where we are. Okay.
Whoa, all right. Yes, the T in SMART goals stands for timely. So your goals have to have a time frame to it. You can't just say, I am going to build a house. That's not a SMART goal. But you're going to build a house in 5 years? That's a little smarter. You have a time frame. Let's see what's happening here. I don't know what to say about this Miss Page, boy. Miss Page not letting go. So Paige is still in the front. And right behind her is Athena, then Stacy, then Narissa, then Sue. And 5 players have reached answer streak 3. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. All right. All debt is bad debt.
True or false?
And it's false. Let's think about it. All debt is not bad debt. You can't go through life without having some form of debt. Credit card,
Car loan,
car loan,
mortgage.
mortgage, hire purchase, courts. But what makes the debt a bad
Student loan.
Student loans, absolutely. And they're important because without them, you wouldn't be able to make it. I had to get a student loan. But it's how you manage these debts. Remember, we said you have to manage them. So debt in itself is not bad. It's how you manage them. So remember that if you're going to have to go into debt, you're going to be doing your research. You're going to look into what the interest rates are, see whether you can afford to pay it back. And then when you do get the debt, the loan, you do pay it back. Because once you don't pay, that little word called interest is going to come up and bite you hard. So all debt is not bad debt. You just have to manage the debt. So we have come to the end. That was the last question. And so in third place, Stacy, woohoo! Second place,
Congratulations.
Athena. And first place is, drum roll, Paige. Excellent. And we have some runners up. So let me make note of these persons. Paige is number 1, Athena number 2, Stacy number 3. Oh, I missed the runners up. I'll have to go back and check. Whoever saw the runners up, put it in the chat. And so I need to know, because you could have put your nickname. So I'm gonna need to know. So you can send a note to me privately. I think I know who Paige is. I think I know who Stacy is. If your name, because we can go back and see the names, but if you use the nickname, I may not know. So let's make sure. So Sue, okay, there was Sue. And there was somebody else. I didn't take the runners up. But congratulations. So Paige, you have won 2 tickets to Aloha. Athena, you have won a gift certificate to Tradewinds Hotel, to Bay House Restaurant at Tradewinds Hotel. Stacy, you have won a $100 gift certificate from Samuel Fields Consulting Group. And the 2 runners-up, Sue and the other person who will tell me, or I might have to be able to go back and see who won it. You have won a gift box from Screwpine, Miriam Samuel. So thank you so much for participating. I hope you, along with Devon, now know how to maneuver and master the money musts, set your money musts in motion. And it's really important that you take charge of your money by understanding your money musts. Do you need anything else from your end?
I just want to congratulate our winners, and you're all winners by opting to learn today. We thank Humroy Wright, who is our actor. He definitely has a future in acting, who acted the role of Devon, and we really hope that everyone learns some valuable lessons from this game here today. Drop us your comments, tell us how you like the game, and tell us how you're enjoying the session thus far today. Also, we have a photo booth, a virtual photo booth. We want you guys to go and take a selfie. We're working towards financial wellness, and we want the selfie says, we've talked, we've learned, we've committed. So go take your picture, drop it in one of the chats, or go to our Facebook page and post it. We want to make sure that we're having an impact and that you guys are really enjoying the sessions. Thank you so much. Up next is?
Well, up next, we are going to be going over to a wellness session. And that wellness session is physical fitness with Melissa and Michelle Seaforth. So once you leave this session, please head over to that particular session. And thank you so much. I had fun.
I had fun, and we hope you did too.
Yes, a few persons are putting in the chat. It was fun. Shani says, awesome game. Jennifer said this was fun. Stacy said, love the game. Latoya said, awesome game. This is a great game. And let me tell you guys, the game was created by Doreed Whitlock and Megan Samuel Fields. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you,
It was fun. It was fun.
It was fun. We enjoyed it.
All right. And I hope
great. We'll see.
and as much as it was fun, I hope the message was clear.
Yes, I hope
That's what's
so.
most important.
Yep. So we'll see you in the next session.
All right.
Let's
Bye,
go work on some of that good tofu.